Hi, Happy New Year, and welcome to today's Pep Talk. Is there a perfect diet? I think simply the answer to that would be no. I don't believe that there is a perfect diet for every single person out there. However, I will say that there are two approaches that I think are important for everybody to be doing. One is I want everybody to be eating whole, natural foods. As much as you can be eating foods in their natural state, I believe the healthier that you're going to be. The less processing that occurs, the more nutrients you're going to get from that food. So I am a big believer in eating foods in their natural whole state. I am also going to be a fan of people not consuming wheat, barley, and rye. I've read too much research about the damages that those grains can cause to the intestines, and so I'm not going to be a huge fan of people consuming those, particularly, definitely not on a regular basis. So there are those two universal approaches that I do take with people that I think are important. Also, I think it depends on where you are in your life. There are some people who are dealing with chronic health issues, and I do believe that if people are dealing with chronic health issues, following an anti-inflammatory approach to eating, or another name for that is the autoimmune protocol, I believe that that is a great way to help a person to reduce inflammation and to minimize, if not eliminate, the health issues that they're dealing with. That's going to give them a better idea of how they typically feel when their body is actually healthy, which then can help them to know what foods work best for them. I don't believe it's a one-size-fits-all. I think that some people do better with eating more meats, where other people do better not eating as much meat. I do think that we all do better if we consume more vegetables. And then I think there's some people who do okay consuming some grains, where some people don't do as well consuming some grains. So I do think it's important for you to find that perfect balance for yourself. And again, maybe utilizing a couple of guidelines as far as eating real foods, whole natural foods, and minimizing wheat, barley, and rye, and seeing how you do following that. And then maybe if you are dealing with some chronic health issues, looking at, and when I say chronic health issues, I'm also referring to emotional issues. Sometimes people think that only applies to physical ailments. And that applies to emotional too. If you're dealing with chronic anxiety or depression, your nutrients are going to have a huge impact on how you feel. So that's going to apply to you as well. So again, going back to if you have some chronic health issues, then maybe following an autoimmune approach to eating, or the another name for that is the anti-inflammatory approach to eating. And again, trying to minimize that inflammation in your body to see how you feel, and then that can maybe help you in getting a better idea of what foods work best with your system. So if you are approaching a diet this January, I encourage you to really think about it being a lifestyle change and not thinking about it being restriction and it being deprivation for now until the end of time, but really thinking about eating in a way that will work for you for the rest of your life. Please do one thing today purposefully to attain true PEP for life.